In this Ed's Retro Geek Out, the adventure continues in Italy as they toy hunt for plastic and chew on some pizza. But will they fit in a couple stores and a collection before making it to the big Toyssimi convention? I think so.
I ain't flying, you fool!
When in Rome, baby!
That's right, me and my buddy Quinta were flying into Rome because there's a vintage toy convention called Toyssimi.
Totally did it. We're in frickin' Italy. Italy! Ravioli! Pasta!
But once we got there, we had to go do some sightseeing, you know?
After a quick flight, they rush to the hotel. It's getting late, and perhaps they can still make it to the sunset of the Pincio to watch the glistening dome of the San Pietro fall into the darkness of the nightlife. Or yeah, Ed, you can go visit a shop.
So I posted on my Instagram and on the other socials where I was going to be at, and some people reached out and said, I need to go to this shop right here called Pianeta del Collezionista, or something like that. Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Ed's Retro Geek Out. Today we're over at Collezionista, Pianeta, I think Planet of Collectors or something like that. They have some cool stuff, but it's all tucked away, so that's what makes it so fun. That's what's making it so fun, because you get to just look around and see like, oh, I want that, I want this. Oh, there's some horror pets on card here. That's pretty cool. Princess Power. Some things over here, obviously. And this is just the right store that I want to spend any Friday evening in. It's filled with all sorts of collectibles, and you really have to go around every corner and look in every little shelf just to figure out, hey, what do you got here? What do you got over there? Come on, fast. Yeah. Quinta is catching me slipping. It's not funny anymore. Why did I even bring you?
Don't bring me ever.
Captain Power on card. That's nice too. And over here we have some army ants or termitors. And over in the big display where they have most of the toys, I actually found 2 action figures for a line I don't have anything for yet. I picked out a couple things here, some Voltron, and I don't remember what this is. It's not Dragon Riders from the Sticks, it's something different. These are 2 toys from the Voltron 1984 Panache Place line. Yeah, this first one is Robeast, Mutilator, and then you have Scorpius. Now, usually when I think about Voltron, it's about the big robots, the lions that match together into one big robot, but these are the action figures, and it seems like they borrowed just a little bit from the Kenner Star Wars line. You got that same 5.5 points of articulation on these, but I really like them because I'm into anything that looks like mutants, space. Yeah, these are just up my alley. I definitely wanted to pick these up, and I'm gonna be looking for more of them. Ooh, yeah.
Quinta broke it.
You break it, you pay it.
Yeah.
And then Cynthia, who's running the shop, actually tells us she has a storage.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wow.
From here, everything is for the rent, for the movie, for the props, for the film, TV program, video clip, music clip.
Oh, wow, okay.
And scenography.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comes here to...
So this is basically their stock where they will allow movie companies to come in and get props to be time accurate. So if they want toys from the 70s, 60s, or 80s, this is basically what they have in stock, and they can come and rent it out. I don't know if there's anything for sale here, but I do see some freaking cool things. Got a land shark here, got GoBots, carrying case and play set, some Masters of the Universe, some Hulksters. Wow. Now this is not the storage unit I was expecting. This is everything laid out by time period, and this is actually stock, prop stock for Netflix series. And I saw one turtle item in there. Guys, check this out. This is an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costume set. Wow. You got the shell?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Sweet. So for Leonardo,
The mask.
Little mask. I don't think I'm gonna fit in this costume, and it's not totally up my alley. It's also just too big to bring home on the plane, but it was pretty cool to see that one. Perfect. Wow. So Gyochi Preziosi?
Giochi preziosi.
That's like the main manufacturer for toys
Yes,
here, or
for
the
Italy.
distributor?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they would take on the
Distributor, yeah.
license from
For Italy, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Got a Splinter, got here. Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, he's partying. He's throwing away the confetti. This is cool.
You were
have all the other ones
lucky
as
guy
Wow.
if you received this
Yeah,
kind.
as a kid.
We will see on Netflix and Super. It's one of the most important dolls that I found. I don't know if
Oh, wow.
it's a Shirley Temple doll.
A Shirley Temple.
It seems like to, yeah, but I don't know.
And it's
Never played.
Your Shirley Temple doll comes all dressed up.
hard plastic or
It's a composite.
composite. Yeah. Okay, so it breaks easily as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, look at the box it came in. It's
amazing,
like
yeah.
in wood encased
Yeah.
and everything. Wait,
It's
the
original.
It's Italian knockoff.
Oh yeah, just the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So that's Godai King, like Bandai,
Yeah.
but then they just made it.
Godbot
Yeah, Godbot.
and die cast.
Yeah.
Pretty wonderful.
Sometimes I buy the box without the item because
You never
I
know
hope
when it
to
comes
find
in.
the yeah.
And I also have a couple of cool Motu pieces over here. I think this Skeletor role-playing set is quite epic. But once again, this item is just too big to bring home, honestly. Now, there were some more Master of the Universe things here, like these little comics that you used to get with the action figures. So I picked out a couple that I think are gonna look great in my display. Made some deals here, thanks to Cynthia.
Hi.
Cynthia, she helped us out greatly, and we're over at
Il Pianeta del
Collezionista.
Perfect.
Something like that. So, yeah, guys, come over. This is a little bit outside of the center of Rome.
Oh,
it's still
in
Rome,
the
or?
south, yes, close to the center, yeah.
It's still close.
About
Yeah.
30 minutes from the central station,
Okay.
Termini.
Okay.
It's easy to get by metro station.
Oh, okay, sweet. Well, I wish I knew that before. But no, found some really cool stuff. Finally found some Voltron for my collection. And yeah, come over, say hi, and check out all the cool stuff here. And I picked up one more figure, which is actually from a 1983 Arco toy line called The Other World. Now, these fit in pretty good with Dungeons and Dragons and your Master of the Universe stuff. And I'm actually quite fond of the designs on this. And I'm hoping to find one of these sets complete, hopefully, because these look pretty cool. They don't have any articulation. They have some, they're kind of like bendy toys. Anyways, but yeah, I found a couple cool things over here at the Planet for Collectors. So that was definitely a great way to start our weekend over in Italy. And now we gotta head back to the hotel and make sure we're rested up because tomorrow we got Toyssimi.
Did you know Rome is the second most visited city in Europe with loads of historic sites to behold? Around 10 million tourists go there every year. Even Matty.
I mean, what are the odds that Matty is visiting Rome with his girlfriend in the weekend that we have Toyssimi here? What are the odds? Maybe he knew. Maybe he did.
Don't tell the wife.
So we're waiting for shops to open up. Why are you not open? Seriously.
We got money.
I mean, we got money.
We got money. Open up.
So yeah, today we're checking out some shops and we're checking out a collection. Yeah. And yeah, the reason we're visiting more shops is actually because the toy convention on Saturday, it starts at 3 in the afternoon, which is kind of odd. But then again, I mean, it just gives us more time to go and check out some more stores. So I started Googling a bit around and found this other shop called Paradise of Video Games. But they did have some toys on the pictures, so I'm pretty excited going over to this one. We ended up getting there a little early. The shop wasn't open yet, but I see that another one called the Anime Japan shop is opening in like 10 minutes. When in Rome, you might as well check it out. Damn, there's games everywhere. I don't think Matty was expecting this, and he's checking out his budget. His money is gonna flow like crazy over here, I think. There's definitely some good ones in here. Tracer 2, but I kind of want to see what's in the back here. It's not a lot of NES here, but I mean, this one is Overlord. Not sure about it. I like the cover art, but it looks like to be like a strategy game. You want to ask him?
Yeah, of course.
But there's also some in here. They had some of the craziest, rarest games on the SNES in boxed and in good condition, and they had stuff for almost every freaking system. So I'm digging around in these cases, Maddie is digging around as well, and they even have a couple toys, but these are more like the Japan-oriented stuff. So not something I'm too much into, or I just don't know too much about. Are you looking at Bart, Virtual Bart?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
You don't have it yet?
I don't have it, no. I have it for Super Nintendo. But...
Do you feel like Renzo is missing out?
Yeah, man, Renzo is missing out. Bummer.
I end up seeing a Game Boy Pocket in the box, and it has a pretty cool box, something I haven't seen before, even in a Japan edition. Maddie decides to pick it up. What are you picking up? Picking up the Game Boy Pocket?
Yeah, the Japanese Game Boy Pocket.
Wow.
And Japanese Wario Land.
Getting a sweet deal as well.
Yeah, 170 for both, so pretty happy with that.
And he also picked up a Wario Land for the Game Boy, but the Japan version. Totally doing it, Maddie. I'm picking up the collection. I really have it. The Cowabunga collection for the Switch, because it's something I didn't have yet, and these actually also have the arcade versions of the 90s and 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video games, so pretty excited about that. Pizza power! And then we see that there's stairs going up as well, so we asked to check it out, and he's got some stock over there that's gonna knock your socks off. Wow. Where are we now?
We're in the back room.
Back room? Stairs. Next to all the anime. But this is where the crazy cool stuff is. Got the Famitsu. Okay, you bought it?
Yeah, I bought a Akira Clown, 15 euros.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. At the Anime Japan shop.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back now, the Anime Japan shop was definitely a fun surprise to visit. I wasn't expecting all these games here, and if I'm ever back in Rome, I definitely want to go back and check it out and dig a little bit more in the upstairs. Got an Akira on card?
Akira.
That's sweet. Yeah, fun shop. They had some
pretty cool.
crazy games in there.
Clowns.
Free clowns as well.
Some crazy rare games in there, man.
Yeah,
Enigma box.
Really
Whoa.
like nice condition as well.
Yeah,
I think Renzo is missing out.
Yep.
It's more miss out Rennie today.
You know what? I think Renzo was missing out.
Awful. It was like the worst day in my entire life.
Now we're heading to another retro gaming shop here. It's closed. It's freaking closed, man. It seems like the paradise of video games, or the Paradiso del Viejo, I'm probably butchering that right now. It seems like they're just gonna be closed today.
Nothing to do about it.
Yeah. Because of the toy convention. Yeah. We should have known that some of these shops weren't going to be open and that they would be selling over at the convention. But we still have some time left, so we're going to head over to our friend Dario's house, check out his collection, and make a game plan for Toyssimi.
Grandpa in the back.
Where are we now, Maddie?
We're at Dario's place.
Yeah, he's got some freaking toys here. Check it out.
Nice stuff, man.
Some crazy stuff. I want to just thank you so much for bringing us over. In like a little hour, we're going to be heading over there to the convention. What are you going to be looking forward to? You want some Star Wars?
Yes, as you can see from this.
Well, you have some.
You know what? I'm looking for Star Wars mainly, but also other line I'm collecting right now, such as Universal Monsters and Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the Remco stuff.
Yeah, the Remco
you have
stuff
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very tough to find over here. I guess you're getting these out of America, or?
Yeah, from America, both from America, and the play set from a German guy.
Okay.
And that werewolf that is loose, I bought the last year in Toyssimi from a guy that is a little bit into this line.
Yeah.
For the rest, it is like impossible to find in Europe. So, you know, I'm not so happy to be in Europe for this reason.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Wow. This is from the Italian line Pirati, it's called, but I guess they have also some other, line that produce this figure that is mainly
Well,
a
Sun
bootleg.
Gold had it as well.
Yeah.
So over here you can see you can collect all of them. I'm not even sure if these two are actually released. I've seen these, and this is actually made on the mold of Dr. Kilmoff from Toxic Crusaders. I mean, it's pretty ruined, but you don't see this hardly ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand it back over. Then you have a giant collection of just Kenner Indiana Jones toys.
Yeah.
This I never see it. This is the Streets of Cairo playset you have laid out over here.
Yeah, because
which I think is just freaking amazing. I love that. Then you have the mail-away Belloc, still in its baggie. The Cairo playset, I've never seen it. You got the little monkey. You have the German mechanic. We have one of the tougher things to find over here. This is the Indiana Jones in the German uniform on card. Check that out.
Good condition.
Wow. Really nice condition. The Well of Souls action play set. And we got Taut. He's in there as well. Toys R Us used to be, what was it, $287?
Yeah.
I think you may have paid him a little bit more.
A little bit higher now, a little bit more. And then I have also, a mixed stuff.
A mix of stuff here. We got some Toxic Crusaders.
I know
on
you are
card.
into this
Oh
line,
yeah.
so.
But what I really like about Beetlejuice is actually this is the continuation of Kenner's real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Some of these molds were actually made for the Ghostbusters line. This thing is freaking cool, right? With the pig on there. They have these really cool action features, which kind of works out like you're transforming something. It could have been for real Ghostbusters, but it ended up for the Beetlejuice line.
I'm searching for
the other ones.
Yeah.
I've actually not seen this one yet. Have you ever come across it?
Yeah, they're pretty rare too.
It
Not
changes-
even loose. I
It
haven't
changes
seen-
from a fat slob to a hungry hog. That's
Scary.
pretty cool.
This is my favorite Beetlejuice.
Oh, the Vanishing Vault.
Yeah. I love the fact that you can put a figure inside and then you
I think it
Has
comes
a
with a
small one.
figure, right?
comes with a small figure. This one.
Yeah, the small one. Yeah, it turns into like the little dude here.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. This is heavy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I have this other Toxic
Oh, yeah.
Crusader. This is good condition.
Yeah. You still have the glow in the dark weapon pack thing.
But they are very difficult to find too.
They're becoming more popular.
Yeah.
Star Wars, man, this is insanity.
Yeah, this is my.
You even have Ewoks and droids on card. I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to have a little bit of everything because
Okay.
it's very difficult with Star Wars to have all of the stuff. I mean, I'm still a young collector, so I guess I have time, but I'm pretty in love with Star Wars. Also for my job, I love all of the matters with respect to the agreement on Lucas and Kenner,
Yeah, the
and then
legal
all the
disputes.
sub-license, the fact that you can find a lot of variants. For example, here you can find an original 1978 Luke from Kenner on the back, and then you can see the difference with respect to the Luke produced by Glasslead, that he was the Brazilian, licensee, of the Kenner. So you can see a normal, let's call it Boba Fett, and then a trilogy one that is maybe a little bit wider than the original one, of course.
He looks a bit thinner.
Yeah. Of course, blue snaggletooth don't need any, presentation. I mean, but the loose figure to which I'm most affected to is the C-3PO droids, and
that's a droid figure, right?
Yeah,
That's not the original run.
That's a droid figure. Speaking of which, I'm searching for the R2D2. If any of you guys have one, I'm available to buy it.
You have a Palatoy Cantina set?
Yeah. This is
pretty epic
another
too.
amazing set. I love because it's Palitoy, so from UK, but from one of the most trustable maybe vendor. It is a Dutch guy. This is the way I have to buy Star Wars, because in Italy you cannot find anything of it. And the other, of course, you are familiar with. You can find some prototypes here from UK. Unfortunately, because I paid for Dugan fees. These two are prototypes, never produced, came belonging to the Bacta playset of the micro collection, and these 3 are Snow Trooper. You can find the generators, so they have been produced.
Yeah.
But
these are unpainted.
Yeah, unpainted prototype. Another advertising. I love that advertising.
That's
Italian original, because on the right you can see, for example, the original version of the first 12.
The ones that were based on the Fisher Price adventure people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They molded,
really the
some
ones.
pieces to present to George Lucas. So
they have this cool display thing, because these things been around, right?
Yeah.
Ah, that's super epic.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that. That's another piece that is hard to find. You can find it, but
but it'd be cool. It's really cool. It shows that Kenner was already treating this as something for collectors, you know.
Also because Kenner line.
And then you have the role-playing blaster.
It is functioning. It missed the batteries, but it is an original 78 piece. So another piece that maybe has been.
Check it out. Is it? It's not really screen accurate, or it's not just a label slap, or is it?
Probably. It is one of the toys they made before the action figure to cover the delay.
Pretty much just a label slap.
Yeah.
I love that you have like display thing.
Yeah, I don't know. The vendor just.
He had that with it.
And I don't know if it is an original. I think it's custom made, but it's
probably
pretty cool
to display. I mean, for displaying, this is perfect. This is like the stuff you can find on eBay sometimes as well, but it just like allows you to present your collectible way better. Yeah, so I love that.
And for the other pieces, and I'm into the first 12 carded. Another hard to find. I have just sent people, and not cheap at all. Another interesting piece is that one that you can see that the Imperial Royal Guard is on a Meccano card. The Retour of the Jedi, La Guerre de Trois.
That's
so
Meccano's French production.
It's another licensee, so another, let's say, variant that is
the plastic is probably going to be just a little bit different. There's going to be little subtle touches within the colors and everything.
And I'm also right now searching for Albert card, that is the Italian, and
it's very tough to find. Maybe in a couple hours.
Maybe my wallet is listening carefully to what I'm saying, because he's scared like me, and so. There is maybe the last piece I want to present is One Man Sand Skimmer. That is one of the 3 vehicle released with Star Power, the first line in the late 85. And the point is that all of these figures have been produced from 78 to 84. So they are not say common, but more common than, for example, One Man Sand Skimmer or Droids or Ewoks line that have been produced only for 1 year. I will be broke for Star Wars. I will be happy. I mean,
Well, epic. Thanks for showing us around your collection. We also checked out some of the Hercules stuff and some of the Resident Evil stuff. I mean, you're confined to your place, obviously, but you have stuff stowed away, which you showed. That was great. Toys everywhere, man.
Everything, everywhere.
And it's a collector's case even.
This is a great collector case. Great condition.
With the...
with the insert.
Yes, with the insert even.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of Hercules. This looks to be a bootleg. Wow.
I have another one. I don't know where you shall search for it.
These are some big figures, actually. That's very nice. Wow. Another bootleg. It's crazy. You got the Xena. Lucy Lotus. Oh!
Hey!
There's a lot of stuff that's not displayed yet. We have these are the big villains out of the line. It was great seeing Dario's collection. He definitely has some really awesome Star Wars figures in there. And now I just can't wait to go to Toyssimi. Honestly, let's just go.
It will make me to buy more. Not to say bad.
I mean, that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna take a little more looks over here, and then we're gonna head to Toyssimi. So see you there. Alright. Thank you, man.
Will Dario spend all his money on Star Wars? Will Ed finally find some Italian exclusives? And which other international friends show up at Toyssimi? Find out in the next episode of Eddie Goes Italy.
So yeah, guys, that was it for this first episode over in Italy. The next one is going to be all about the Toyssimi convention, so hopefully you guys will tune in. Be sure to subscribe for more 80s and 90s toy videos. We got t-shirts in the Teespring link down below, and we also have an awesome Patreon, so go and check it out if you want to support us even more. And if you don't want to do any of that, just maybe leave a thumbs up, a like, or a comment down below on what stuff you saw and we didn't really speak about. So let's talk about those toys you saw in the comments. See you next week. Bye!